Hello, good morning. So today I'm going to do a Pisces reading today, just because somebody asked me to, right? So if you're a Pisces, tune in. If not, like it still might be relevant to you. Yeah. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. So whether you're Pisces or not, or water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And so I'm going to start then with the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Okay. I'll put a couple of these oracles out, and then we'll work from that. See what Holy Spirit's got to say. Holy Spirit, can you tell us what Pisces needs to know at this time? What does Pisces need to know at this time? Drink some of my tea. Thank you, Spirit. What does the Pisces need to know at this time? Sorry, I'm just feeling really thirsty. Pisces, water sign. And look, this deck. Nice. The light is not very good, is it? Is that better? See, look, that's the cover image of this deck. And bottom of the deck we've got success, and whatever it may be. Okay, Holy Spirit. Oh, what do we got? Courage. I'm not going to tell you, there's too many here. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay, Spirits, just take this bundle. So we've got 6 here. Okay. Oh. Pisces, water sign, and we got courage. There's courage here. And that water smashing up against the rocks there. There's turmoil here. Somebody needs to have courage to take action in some way after this turmoil. And then we've got stillness after the action. This is kind of interesting. And then we've got taking risks, stepping out of the comfort zone. And then there will be blessings because you step out of the comfort zone. After purification. So getting in that new purified energy. Right. Bottom of the deck we've got potential. So this is what this is about. The potential, or your potential, at this time. At this time and place, what is the potential? That's what we're looking at. Somebody's going to have courage to take action. Look, this is kind of what I'm seeing here, is we're you've got this turmoil going on, all this, you know, crashing of waves and everything on these rocks. And this is courage, right? Having courage to face the drama, whatever that may be, some sort of upheaval, right? And then somebody needs to have the courage, so Pisces, right? Courage to take action to move forward into this new calm energy. And it's like we've got water crashing there, and then it's like it's got a little bit calmer, and then it's got really calm and still. And I think this is like, you know, like going within, you know, having the courage to go within the self and take action on like it's like taking action on going within, having the courage to face, here we go again, dark night of the soul again, face ourselves, face themselves. And the water is in the dark, you know, like all this water is dark, you know, like because, you know, like, you know, in the depths of the water, I was talking about that yesterday, coming out, but then we've got this calm, this stillness on top of the waters. We're going crazy to, you know, like it's getting calmer and then calmer, you know what I mean? And then we've gone from the water to the dry land. So from the sea to the dry land, it seems to be like, right, the path. And soaring above on that dry land. Taking the risks to acquire then the blessings. So it's like, yeah, it's just interesting because it's like there's been this turmoil on this really wild water, and then taking action to find the inner peace, and then going to that still water from tumultuous, you know, energy, like chaotic sort of energy, to this calm. So getting in the calm, and then, you know, like breaking out into the sky, like going for that freedom. And it's like, oh, like it's like going on a journey, like going on this flight over the dry land. It's a bit like getting out of the comfort zone, because you've been in the water and coming out of the water. This is coming out of the dark night of the soul, coming out of the darkness and into the light. That's exactly what this is. And then, you know, like flying over that dry land, and then getting to the other side and finding this abundance, these blessings of this beautiful freshwater stream, and you know, like abundant landscape with food and stuff. And then, because that is what is purifying the soul here, because then we've got purification. This is purification, then brings this abundance. It's like the purification of the soul brings in the blessings. That's pretty awesome. So this is having the courage to step out of the comfort zone, flying over that dry land, or trudging across the desert, and then popping out the other side, you know, finding the mirage is real with you know, the fresh water and the beautiful plants and abundant landscape, and and that's the purification, that process. So this Pisces is coming out purified and receiving blessings with fresh water. Wow. Now, what can we clarify with? Shall we clarify with? I think we'll go for the crow deck. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, Pisces, Holy Spirit, Pisces. I've come out of this. This is what we're healing from, purifying ourselves from enduring all these swords and lack of stability. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there was a lack of stability, but that's changing because somebody's having the courage to take action, to be still and go within themselves after all taking on this shit. This is, yeah, that's like the battle. That's the turmoil, and of course taking action and having the courage to be still after coming out of this. This is finished, but there was a lot of backstabbing, bitchiness, you know, like nasty type energy in which one is recovering from and finding peace after all this, because this is growth. Like these oracles here are just pointing towards growth after this, having the courage to take action to come out of this energy. This is the energy that you've come out of. This is the energy that you were in. Is this? It's a bitter energy. It's you know, disappointed and you know. Disappointed and angry energy, but this is changing. Action. What is the action? Action. The action. So you put your time. The action here is focusing on the pentacles. Like, yeah, focusing on the abundance, and that was the action that somebody has taken to move forward, is taking that focus from this to this. That way. And like you can see all this is destruction in this one, and the colours, there's still a colour match here, because like with the but through all this destruction, and you can see this tower is like leaning over. This is like the battleground. It's almost like reminds me of like, you know, like after the you know, like World War II and the French fighting the Germans, and you know, like, and the new growth after this chaos here, and then you know, like having to rebuild after the war, and focusing on the pentacles and the abundance and the new growth down the bottom here. So that's what our Pisces are doing at the moment. This is healing from the battles. Shit. Stillness. stillness and gaining stability with the Queen of Pentacles here. Again, you know, like we're focusing on the abundance and gaining stability and calm, sense of peace and calm with still here. Because this person's gaining the stability by working on the pentacles and working on their, and it's bringing this peace, still, calm. Taking risks. What are these risks? Taking risks with the little bit of investment that we've got. So, like starting with our smallest of pentacle, and taking the risk to, you know, like multiply that. But you have to take risks and go across the desert here to invest this pentacle. So somebody's stepping out and spending some of their savings on some sort of investment, which is the risk. Going across the desert to then find the blessings on the other side. But they had to invest a small amount of their pentacles by so taking the risk to invest the little bit that they have to actually grow that, to be able to receive some blessings. So that's like going across the desert. That's taking the risk. That's making the investment, putting something into something, taking the risk to invest. Because, and it's going to be well worth the investment, because here is the blessings. So we find that beautiful freshwater stream on the other side, and the abundant forest full of food and all that. Because somebody's been in a lack mindset. So this is what needs to, this is what Pisces needs to change. Working on the authority, the key to abundance. With the Hierophant here. The Hierophant here, I feel, is like the knowledge that's been gained in this process. And the risks taken. Here we have the Four of Pentacles, and this is where somebody's been told to trust the investment, trust in the Holy Spirit is providing the blessings. But our Pisces here is got in this lack mindset. This is what needs to change. So, and this is coming out of the turmoil, because the turmoil is lack mindset, believing that one hasn't got enough to actually move forward. But this person's been told here to come out of this thought pattern, invest with this pentacle, our first page of pentacles here, what's been accumulated. Invest, trust in the Holy Spirit, which is the Hierophant here, that the blessings are going to come. Because this person's got lack mindset. They're not sure about. So this person's been told to trust their intuition. Come out of the lack mindset. You've got everything you need. You've got everything here. You've got everything to be able to come out. And that's with the purification. Purify from this. Yeah, I was just talking about a lack mindset. You know, this is the Seven of Swords, which is the thief. So it's like the energy needs to be purified out of this, because the thief energy is like that lack mindset type. Yeah, it's a mindset, right? It comes from the lack mindset. So this is the lack mindset. This is holding back, the Pentacles sort of thing. And with the Seven of Swords, so this is where you are being told to purify this energy, this lack mindset, and trust in God. So the soul needs to be purified, and the trust needs to be within the Holy Spirit. That's like having faith. So by being in this energy, this is not having faith. It's like that lack. Oh no, it's not going to work out. It's not going to happen. It's not, you know. So therefore, you hold back, and like with like a lot of thieves or hoarders, people tend to. It comes from a lack mindset, and that sometimes comes. Well, it does comes from actually having to have gone without when they've been growing and developing, and that sense of hoarding or holding back comes from not having being that's a lack mindset. So this is what needs to be purified, that energy. So it needs to be trust that the Holy Spirit, here we have the Hierophant, that your blessings are going to come. But this energy needs to be wiped clean. You know, purification. And trust that God's going to provide. It's the big test. It's the big test. You know? Yeah. So you've got to trust that that investment. If you go putting the investment in and then not believing that it's actually going to grow, it's not going to. You know? So you've got to believe that the blessings are coming, and purify your energy of that lack mindset. So you can't go into something taking a risk, believing it's not going to work out. You have to have faith that it is going to work out. You know, have that vision of how it's going to work out. You know, like the actual vision of what the result is that you want. So you visualize that in your mind, and don't visualize what you don't want. So you have to visualize what you do want to purify energy, to be able to receive the blessings. Like, I mean, this is something that I would be visualizing, you know, that beautiful clean water stream with all that beautiful fruit and abundance and food, and you know, I always see the little yellow bird as the Holy Spirit. So that's the Holy Spirit providing for you, believing that having that lack mindset is that Seven of Swords energy. That's like hoarding, as well as the Four of Pentacles. So it's like stealing and hoarding, you know what I mean? So that's what needs to be purified, that mindset. And go into the faithful mindset here of receiving the blessing. So you have to be able to know how to receive. So you can be a giver, right? You can, you know, give all your energy in whatever, and but not be able to receive. So, and that's a lack mindset to believe that you're not going to receive abundance after doing a whole lot of hard work, which is crazy, right? Because you just done a whole lot of hard work and you've got your pinnacle ready to invest. So before you invest in trekking across that desert to reach the abundance, the blessings, the energy needs to be purified. The dark energy needs to go. And so any little darkness is like clearing your space, like clean the energy where you're working, and like burn some incense or whatever, some sage, but clear the space, declutter, get rid of the shit that you don't really aren't going to use, like clear it and only have there what you need to be investing in at the moment, so that you're not cluttering up your mind, hoarding shit that is going to keep you stuck. So freeing the self is like freeing yourself. I've actually got to do that myself. I've got to do some of that today. I've got a heap of stuff I've got to sort out and chuck out. You know what I mean? Getting rid of that hoarding energy. Yeah, that energy of I might need that, but you're not really going to use it. Get rid of it. You'll acquire it again later if you need it. I went through a stage there where I was bloody collecting all sorts of shit because I might need it to, being a creative, like you might want to make this or might be useful for that, and but until you get your mind clear of what you actually really want to focus on, the main game, you need to clear the space for that. Focus on that. Bless it, that. So you need to clear this energy. I'll put a little bit of kipper on here, and then we'll get some advice cards. What have we got for time there? Okay, we've got a few minutes. Oh, hang on, I've got my cards messed up. Okay, so what is this Five of Swords here? Clarify this Five of Swords, courage, and see, that is still battling with oneself as well. I'm seeing, battling, big luck, battling. Battling that belief, big luck. Now this is something that's, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles there as well. There's definitely blessings coming here. Yeah? Pisces. Ace of Pentacles. There's a partnership happening. There's an offer with this Ace of Pentacles. This is a partnership. And this is within action. There's action that needs to be taken. There's an action that needs to be taken in this partnership. Whether that's you making an offer or somebody's offering you. Big luck and love. That's cool. Oh man. Okay, stillness and the Queen of Pentacles. And this is coming soon. Because you've gone within and been still and worked on building up the stability in the Pentacles. So this is coming in soon. That's a 3 and a 5, 35, 8. It's coming soon, so it's definitely this year. When, I'm not sure, but that looks like it's quite soon. But I'd say that will probably depend on this mindset of, getting rid of that lack mindset, and that'll probably bring these blessings in soon, quicker. But that needs to be cleared. To take the risks with the Page of Pentacles, with the little that one has. There's a dishonour. Why is that here? Taking risk. Dishonour. Four of Pentacles. Something going on here. It's got a lot of money in reverse. A good Lord in reverse. So somebody's... and a funeral in reverse. So something is not over. Good Lord and a lot of money in reverse. But I think that that's the belief system. I think that's the lack mindset that needs to be shifted. That's, otherwise this is what's going to transpire. Because it's in the mind. Lack mindset, that needs to be purified. That's why we need to purify and have faith that we're going to get our blessings. I definitely think this is the lack mindset, which is the dishonour of... That's what can keep you in the Page of Pentacles and not having much, is having that lack mindset. You've got to believe that it is... believe that you are abundant. Very good. Okay, Seven of Swords. And then there will be no more grief. Because that's taking the risk. So that landed on taking the risk there. With that, taking the risk and going across that desert. You know, in that desert, going across that desert will take you out of the grief of the lack. But you've got to cross that desert of this lack mindset, the not having, that's what that dishonouring, that one pentacle, you know, that's like, you know, you've got one pentacle, what do you do with it? You know, are you going to invest that wisely and expand it and grow it and build off of that one pentacle, or are you just going to go and blow it and end up back in this over here? Yeah, and then, you know, being you know, cut up about it. But it's the self mindset, the lack mindset that needs to be purified. That's what we're talking about, the purifying. You need to have faith, basically. Have faith that you will have a blessing, because the blessings are here. But that attitude has to be purified so that you can receive this. I think this is already there. And that's how come we don't, how we've got here. Hierophant. Holy Spirit. What do you? Pisces in the Hierophant, please. Pisces in the Hierophant. This is the key. There's the key. Oh no. This is the key to the abundance. Is that having faith. Having faith that it'll work out. Got dishonor again in reverse. Well, sorry. High honor in reverse. It's not honouring the spirit. So what we put out is what we receive too, right? If we believe something's going to be dishonouring us, then we shall be dishonoured. Why is dishonour here? A rich girl. Dishonouring a rich girl. Rich girl. Hope. Hope and big world. Hopeful. That's that hopeful energy is like, that's still like lack mindset, because you're hoping that something's going to happen, but you're not really believing that. We've got the journey here. Coming out of grief. No more murky thoughts about work and prison. So that's not being imprisoned in the mind about having to get work. Okay. So there's hope of a rich girl. So we've got living room in reverse and sad news in reverse. Living room in reverse. Not being sad about being homeless, or not being sad that somebody else is homeless. Hoping. This is like wishing ill will on somebody. There isn't going to be any blessings if this is what's going on. This needs to be purified, this energy. Pisces needs to focus on their bag. Focus on themselves. So there's living room. It's an expectation of good lady. There's an expectation of a good lady being without a living room. Whether that's you or somebody else. That energy needs to be gone. Expecting. It's like expecting a thief. So another look at this here. Seven of Swords, please, Spirit. Seven of Swords. This is an unofficial person. Unofficial house. In a house. It's like questioning the house, questioning the Hierophant energy, questioning the Hierophant energy, doubting. It's causing an issue. Expectation. It's the expectation. That's the lack mindset, the expectation of a downfall. Needs to be purified. This attitude, this energy, expecting to be in a page and not in a Queen of Pentacles. To be able to reach the blessings needs to be purified. So it's an attitude. An expectation, Holy Spirit. What is the expectation? A journey. There's a journey. Expecting a journey. What is the journey? Yeah, jail. That's being in the head about something. And this is what I'm saying. It's in the head. It's a lack mindset. Needs to be purified. And there needs to be some faith and a belief that this is going to be to bring in the abundance, bring in the blessings. This lack mindset and being in the head. This is in the head. I don't believe this. I mean, it can be like real jail because this is a thief here, but I think this is like being in the head and expecting the worst. You know? Prison. In prison about a partnership. Success in love. There's no gift here. Gift in reverse. It's not sad. Not upset about it. Not getting it. Being in their head about not getting a gift. See, it all comes back to what's going on in the head. If you believe it won't work, then it won't. If you believe in lack, that you're not going to be successful, you won't be successful. It all starts in the mind. So what we project out in that ripple of water, it goes out there and, bounce off the shore, and what comes back is what you put out. So what you believe, so this is a mindset that needs to change. You need to focus on the Holy Spirit and what it is you actually want. Focus on that. Purify the energy. Clear your space. Clear the workspace. And get focused on what it really is that you want to get from your mirage. Because as it is at the moment, it's only like a glimpse, like a mirage on the horizon that you can see. But it needs to become solidified, you know, concrete in the mind. It needs to be a firm knowing of what it is you want, to get out of that lack, assuming that what you want is unobtainable. It is obtainable. You've got to have the courage and take action. Take the risk to go across that desert, to purify the energy, purify your energy, clean it up, make things all crispy, clean and sparkling. That's within yourself, in your own vessel, and in your environment that you're living in. And then it projects outwards. If that's what you want. And this yellow bird is the Holy Spirit. This is the purification. This is what needs to take place. Purification. To be able to get that beautiful fresh water of abundance, the blessings. You need to be clear in the mind about what that is. So anyway, I'm going to finish off now with an advice from the ancestors. My dreaming. Holy ancestors, what advice do we have for our Pisces? What advice do we have for our Pisces? What do you want to, Pisces, to finish this, close this reading out with? Oh, we got anger. Yeah. Resilience, anger, and discretion is in reverse. Anger. Even though you are bursting inside, you need to remain calm. Dig deep and find the strength to activate the self-control that lies within you. And that's actually returning to a place of peace and stillness in the mind. Because that's this, you know, that's the Five of Swords energy. Resilience. Somebody is protecting you from the truth because they're worried about your response. It's not their decision to make you tougher than they think. Somebody's not saying something here. Because possibly they're worried about you going off in an angry rage. You got to remain calm, self-controlled. Somebody's worried about a response. Anyway, you know, take it. Take it how it resonates, right? And discretion, but this was in reverse, so somebody's not being discreet about something. Friendships are fantastic when there is equality in the relationship. Maybe it's time to undertake a quick audit of your friendships to ensure they are reciprocal. And this was discretion, but it was in reverse. Okay, not being discreet. Anyway, take that how it resonates with you, and I'll leave that there. So yeah, there's some energy that needs to be cleared. So that you can get out of that mental prison. Okay. Alright, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.